second. I desperately need something that has some caffeine in it. It's like, I don't know why, I've been just getting really freaking sleepy the past few days. So while I ponder on what kind of caffeine I should implement on my body, make my body go through several layers of caffeine-induced headaches, I'm gonna like set everything up before I go try to get myself something to drink. Oh my god, so today, yesterday, you know how I made like fries smothered in cheese? Essentially, that's all it was. I kind of burnt the 2 bananas that were sitting on top of the oven at that moment. Yeah. I know how that sounds. It sounds insane because it was insane. It was actually a moment where I had to like think very hard and go like, how did this happen? How did I do that? But then it did happen, and then there was nothing I could do, so it was just like, oh well, I guess we're just gonna have to move on. But then today I was like, I need to use those bananas, and one of them was mine, the other one was my flatmate. So I asked if she wanted banana bread, and she's like, no, I don't want banana bread. Which, okay, first of all, to be fair, I don't have banana bread very often. In fact, I have it almost never. I've had it maybe 2 or 3 times in my whole life. So I don't know why I was so offended when she was like, no banana bread. But I feel like banana bread tastes better than banana pancakes, which was my second option. Predictably, like very predictably, my second option, if it was not like banana bread, was trying to finish those kind of like going to go bad bananas by making pancakes out of them. And honestly, I am so good at making random shit because it tasted good. You know, it makes me kind of annoyed that this mic is so far from my face that I have to kind of be very loud. I don't like that. I am gonna increase the gain, see if that helps. But yeah. So I ended up making banana pancakes at 9:45 p.m. at night, and we ate like one. Well, I ate like a fourth of one. No, I ate like 3 bites of one, and the rest were put in a container after we finished making them. I'm the one who cooked them. I'm the one who like mashed the bananas and mixed everything up, and she was honestly just there for the vibes. I'm maybe a bit too good at cooking, I realized, because I wasn't using any measuring cups or anything. It was just like eyeballing it. This is what I believe vaguely banana pancake batter should look like, and that's all I did. I've had banana pancakes a couple of times because my sister really liked making them at a point of time. Just making them. She didn't really care for the taste, but she was all about like the thrill of making the pancakes in the first place. So I've had them a bit, not a lot, but a bit. I have to say though, I am like deceptively good at using stuff up. I say deceptively because even I didn't expect how easy it would be to make those, even though I know banana pancakes are easy to make. Like, they're just mashed up bananas, a little bit of flour, whatever flavoring you want to use, some sugar, salt, like milk and oil if you want to put those in, but even if you don't, water suffices. And of course flour, like, that's it. Some baking powder or baking soda if you have it. It's so simple that it physically makes me feel like, oh my god, this, I should at least be measuring, because, you know, technically making pancakes is like baking. You gotta, you know, follow it to the gram, and I just like combine shit and hope for the best, and it works out every single time. So I don't know why I'm saying it like I was expecting it to go badly. I was not. But I have to say, like, I don't know what's going on with me, but the past couple of days, all that's happened is, even though I get enough sleep in the day, I somehow start feeling really sleepy by this point of time at night. Around 11 to 12 p.m, I start feeling like I need to close my eyes. And I never do. It just feels like I need to. So yeah. I don't know what that is a symptom of. But yeah, you know the funny thing is on Monday, which is yesterday, right? I went to class. I had one class. Well, I had two classes, and so we were in the studio and we were in one of the isolation booths for a little bit. And the teacher was like, okay, we're gonna like, and it's like one of the quietest rooms in the entire college, so you can't hear anything outside. Everything inside is super loud, but everything outside is non-existent, and that's great. I love good isolation booth, and it sounds like it is because people started like getting ringing in their ears, and I'm very used to that. So I was just sort of like, I don't know if that's because my ears are just ringing generally, or if that's because there's something up inside the room that is making my ears ring. Like maybe the sound of the air, like the air conditioner or the electricity, I don't know. And then he goes, once you go outside and back into the control room, like he goes like, so that's what tinnitus sounds like. This was just like, you know, as so that you guys know what that looks like and feels like and sounds like. So if you feel like you ever have like, oh, you think you have tinnitus, like go get that checked out because that's linked to hearing loss. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, that's true. I genuinely have tinnitus a lot. I get tinnitus. I don't have hearing loss though. I did get a hearing test done recently, and they were like, you're all okay in the completely normal range. Not too bad. So all my tinnitus stuff is just, I don't know from what that's causing it to get me to have tinnitus, but it's there. Just yeah, I just remembered that I'm having like flashes of memory, like oh my god, today's class, we only had one class today. I have one class today, I have one class tomorrow, I have two classes on Thursday and two classes on Friday. My class load has decreased in such like at such a level that I cannot believe that that's real. Like I genuinely feel that, when did they decrease it so much? Because like I'm actually surprised by how little I have to do things for. I mean, it's great in that sense that I don't have to do much, but yeah. Honestly, I don't even think the assignments are much worse because we had so many more like tests and assignments and stuff in year 1, and year 2 in comparison seems very like chill, and like the vibes are good. I wonder if that's just me because I feel like I'm on top of things, and then my classmates probably feel differently because they're like, you know, they are what they are. Okay, I'm gonna go get myself something to drink while you guys listen to whatever's happening on. Is the background music still on or is it turned off? Okay, it's on. Give me like 2 minutes. I will be right back. I need like something that has caffeine in it, like yesterday, I think. Be right back. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm back. I have like seriously like a need to just close my eyes and fall asleep. I should have like I would have taken a nap after I got home, but I didn't do that. I don't know why though. I really wanted to take a nap. Anyways, I have some plans for today. So I told you guys about how I found this like really cool music YouTube channel, like not their music being cool, but just how they explained the concepts that they were talking about being really like well explained. Like the way that they communicated those ideas was in such a like easy to understand way that I was actually like very happy about it. So today I'm gonna take one of his infographics, which is this. Very cool, right? Like it's very straightforward. Um, it does not get easier than this in my opinion. And we're gonna use it to do something. I know like there's this theory of, okay, it's not like nobody's named it, okay? But basically what it says is you should have two 4-bar like set of two 4-bar like chord progressions and you combine them and that's a good loop to have. I also believe that, and I do think it's like the most ideal number of chords. But I think for me, I feel like you should have three 4-bar loops that just interchange every once in a while. So there's enough variety for you to be like, ooh, that's nice. But yeah, we're gonna try to do something here, which is, you know, I want to end on a 3-1, that's for sure. I just feel like that soft return is really nice. So yeah, let me just check what chord that is. It is an E minor, right? Okay, let's try that. I can't hear anything because yeah, create. That is nice. That I have to say is pretty nice. So that's a very nice ending, right? So that's one of the chord endings I want to have. I think we could just go for a 4-1 and a 7-1. So like a 4-1 is like very chill, very like, I like a 3-1 because it has like a sort of darkness, and then when it ends, when it comes back to the 1, it's like it's very like not expected but very welcome return, you know. We can also try a we can try a 6-1. That's also super like nice actually. So like I don't really agree with all the emotion that is being assigned to every single chord progression because I feel like it means different things for different people. But I say like there is some amount of like, yeah, that's probably kind of okay. So, you know, this is a really good map, by the way. I think this is one of those maps you have to actually, because it like it does like thirds in both directions, seconds in both directions, and of course fourth and fifth as well. Nobody really uses nobody's really skipping sixth. Like you're not gonna go from C to A minor. Like actually, if you go from C to A minor, that is a like that's already there, right? Like that's a six. So C to B dim is literally a 7. So actually you have it all. You have it, you literally have it all. And you can use this like map technically to like go around and make so many different chord progressions that can mean different things to you at different points, right? Like if you're trying to do something that has a bit of like it has some mystery and some magic, or like you want it to be like dramatic and then end in a dark resolution, like it has like F to B dim and B dim to A minor. Like we're gonna try it because we can. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm trying to teach anything. I'm not a teacher. I refuse to be one. But you know, it's fun. I'm assuming you guys can't hear it, so let me just do a quick audio test and increase the audio. So like Let's try. Like F to A minor, right? It has like this it has this draggy down quality to it in the best way I can put it. Like let's try F to B dim. So ooh, tension, drama, and then A minor. That is, yes, it resolves and it's kind of dark and it sounds good. And you have like literally like endless combinations, right? From A minor, we could go to D minor and like it's so cool. I'm just so happy. Like, that's something. Not bad. It's actually pretty nice. So, it's weird, but my shoulders are like kind of very bothered by my everything. So, yeah, we're gonna write down a chord progression and then build upon that, okay? Like, I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna change anything. If I have a chord progression, it's usually easier. So, where is the notes? I think we're gonna just write it in C because we can. Oh, you can choose fonts. I did not know that. So I feel like we should start with a I feel like going from E minor to D minor. Oh, wait. Let's see. We could start at an F to a. We could go 4-5. Yes. 4-5. 3-1. So F, G, E minor, C. Then we have F. No, I think we go E minor, D minor. E minor to D minor. And I kind of wanted to go to F, maybe? Yeah, I feel like F and then G. Oh, right. And then the last one I think is gonna be a very classic. Uh, I want to start on A minor, then go D minor, G, and C. It's a classic. 6-2-5-1. You cannot get more standard than that. We're using enough different chords. The only chords I actually haven't, the only chord I have not used is actually the B dim, which I feel like, okay, it's not like the applications are not there. I just don't want to particularly use it. These chords are very like close to each other. And so I kind of am like, I prefer them. So yeah. Okay, now for the part where I feel like I get stuck for the longest. Instruments. Let us pick instruments. I do not want to do too much, spend too much time on this. So we're just gonna try to check out a few. I just want like one decent one. I don't mind this. Okay. I will try to only pick two options and then we're gonna be done. I like the dark lo-fi. I don't want that. I definitely want something that's a little bit like oh, that's actually not bad. You know what? No, let's just go with my first instinct. We're gonna try to keep this fairly simple today because I really don't want to overcomplicate my own thought process. So I'm gonna let me play it on a lower octave. Oh, I think it wants to go somewhere else from E minor. Let's try that again. No. Mm. Yeah, I think it wants to go. It wants to go to A minor. So I'm just gonna change that, and maybe at the end we can have that. Uh, Let me go. So it goes from A minor to C, right? No, wait. Uh, A minor, G. Okay, wait. What if we try A minor, D minor? Hi. You're not supposed to be awake, but you are, so you're not. I will have a good stream. It was nice having you while you were here. I just saw you and you've already gone. That is so sad. That is truly sad. That is so sad. I can't believe Hex was here and I didn't even notice. Dang, guys. Why did no one tell me? Okay, wait. I like the E minor, D minor, F, G, and the A minor. Let's try that one more time. So, I don't like how it starts at E minor again, so maybe it should be starting somewhere else, or like there's a different chord that needs to go here. If I use these specific voicings, I like this better. Or it could be in a minor key. Nobody's stopping me from doing that. It's just that the meanings of all these are different now. I don't know. Why did I change it in the first place? What prompted me to do that? Because I thought it sounded wrong. No. I think that one should be the last one. So like here. I feel like this makes more sense. So it would start on an E minor. Or maybe I should make it start on an F. No. I'm confusing myself. None of this makes sense. I should have abandoned. No, I'm kidding. Huh. It's not the end of the world, it's just not my favorite either. You know what I mean? Like, I can't vibe with it. I do like how it sounds on the lower octave. So let's try that from the lower octave. Maybe instead of going to G here, I feel like it should go to what is that? I want to do a G sus4. Am I crazy for that? Or I want to do a G6. I feel like G sus4 is still fine, but then, but like, okay, let's try that G sus4. Okay, we can't keep the C over there if I want to do the G sus4. It has to be. Oh. Let's. I don't hate it. Or I can't decide. I don't think either are the answer. So maybe a G sus4 is not it. Maybe a G sus2. Oh, maybe. Let's try that. Nope. Nope. That's not it. Wait. Nope. What chord? What chord is it that I'm trying to look for here? I feel like it's an F minor. Blasphemy, truly. If it goes from F... But then it goes back to the A. So like, okay, let's try F minor, F major to A minor. That's not horrible. I would not mind that. Let's start with the E diminished. I mean, E minor, D minor, F minor, F, A minor. Oh. We gotta do that again now. Ah! I like I like the transition from the F major to the A minor. I don't think the F minor has any place to be at. Or we can try a G minor. Ooh, okay, wait. I don't mind that. So like, if it goes like, hold up. I don't know. I don't know. My head hurts. I think I overcomplicated it. We should just do 2 chords. Let's just do E minor to C. Honestly, yeah. That's too dark. But that's too bright. Wait. Okay, I feel like I'm onto something. No. Yeah, okay, I don't mind that. Okay, so our new chord progression is E minor C, E minor C, A minor F, uh, uh F, D minor, mm, D minor, no. I want D minor to go somewhere else. Maybe it goes to G. That's a classic, duh. A minor F, D minor G. I think then it just goes back to E minor C, E minor C. How does that sound to you guys? I feel like it might be a good chord progression, but at this point I'm not sure because like I'm literally I forgot the word I was trying to use. That's how you know I truly am of like I don't know what it is because I swear to God I've been sleeping so well the past couple of days, but I feel so sleepy. I don't have sleep debt. I like really did have been sleeping really well the past like forever essentially. So I'm wondering what's going on. Did I tell you guys? Some of the stuff my flatmate ordered from my Taobao is gonna show up soon. So good for her, I guess. But yeah, some of the stuff that I desperately want and need isn't gonna be here until like the end of the week, which is fine. Not the end of the world at all. But yeah, it took way longer than it normally would to get all of this stuff here. But one of her things is arriving tomorrow. Everything else is kind of like, who knows when that's gonna happen. Oh my god. I'm like vaguely sleepy and it's really messing with me. I might have to end stream early just to be like, okay, should I just go to sleep? Which is probably what's gonna happen, not gonna lie. Sometimes it's better to do it that way because, like, at least you know you're gonna be sleeping. Although, like, tomorrow, my first class is at. Wait, let me check that again because I keep forgetting. Not gonna lie, I keep forgetting. Like, I don't even have that many classes the first 3 days of the week. It's at 4 p.m. It's from 4 to 5, and then 5 to 6, I have a little discussion thing with my teachers. So yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Okay, let's try to do this. Wait, what the heck? Okay, wait, go back. Uh, why is it muted? Okay. Jesus. Huh. So it's like, wait. I think it was. Ooh. Okay, that one transition isn't good. I need to change two chords here. Uh, A minor, F, D minor, G. I feel like it should go back to A minor, and then that should go to D minor, and that should lead to E minor, and then C. Let's try that. I don't know why I'm changing my mind so many times, but it's all for the good of the song. I still want to do that, I think. Yeah, okay, let's try to record that now. Okay, first of all, Jesus Christ, it is not. It's quite fast, the tempo. I need it to be slower. I think it's on 105, around that. So let's try that again. There's like a weird gap that I'm giving it in the middle, but that is quite annoying. You know what? Even slower, 100. Okay. So close. But actually the C sounds really good, so. I'm very tempted to just like copy paste from here. This actually, wait. I wanna just, let me just listen to that. I just wanna know what that sounds like. Oh, C sus to G might be nice. Let's try that. Ah, I don't hate it. Oh my god, that is dangerous. That is dangerous indeed. G, C sus G, D, E, M. D, E, C. That's 13 chords though. What's up with that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, huh? Oh, no, it's 12. It's 12. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it resolving to C in the first place. I don't like how that C sus doesn't, like, it just sort of hangs on there for a while when it doesn't need to do that. Which kind of, like, kind of has the opposite effect, I'd say. So, of course, I'm not gonna keep using that C sus, duh. Let's see. Where'd I stop? I need a G major. I don't know. I just can't decide if I like it or not. What if it just stops here? And it loops? Yeah, let's try that. I've also have been wanting to play around with different size loops because one of my teachers was like, you should try that. You know, so maybe this is the time to do it. It feels like it wants two chords that will like help consolidate or more like help resolve it a bit. But I'm very tempted to just leave it like this to see where that takes us. Like, can I make something usable out of this? Question mark. And if I can't, hey, that's just trial and error, is that not it? That's literally, yeah. Wow. You know what, I gotta say though, like, my sleepiness is not going away. I have a feeling nothing is gonna finish this time as well. In my experimentation era, right now, which is right now, I said I would not make any music for a while, but I guess I forgot about that. I thought a week break would be enough. Not that I feel like I don't have ideas, I do, it's just like implementing them is being difficult. But when you're having challenges is when you know you've grown from like beyond your comfort zone. I'm trying to challenge myself here, so actually I think we will keep it like this. Let us try using some odd number sized loops, see where that brings us, yeah. I am excited to see where this journey will lead to. That's a minute and 7 seconds. I think we'll stop at 36. And yeah, I'm gonna try to see if that's enough. Minute and 36. A minute and 24. I guess I want it to be 36, but that's I want to see if I can find. No, wait. Let me see what's in the mallet. Mini marimba, toy glockenspiel, glass marimba, muted. That's not very different. What about the toy glockenspiel? Oh, very sparkly. Hmm. There's so much reverb on a marimba, genuinely. It's so nice. Coffee shop? Okay, so that's not what I want at the moment, but I will surely come back to it at some point. uh let's see. Word word stringed. Chinese. Why are there two who's? I like that. Like da 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 da. Da. I feel like the common chord, like I feel like we should just do like a bunch of C's. Something like that. That's my odd numbered. Okay. My second little, I think, what is gonna be. Okay, not that. Also, that's so loud. Wow. I think that. I'm gonna... Nope, 16th node. Nope, that's also not it. Let's... The... I think this is what I want to do. The... The... This one is a little bit too delayed. The last one will be closer. The mm, the Nice. That is what I wanted. Now let's loop that. See where that takes us. But to be fair, it's like not even close to being on beat, which is something. So I don't think that's what I intended to do. So maybe we'll try to figure out what went wrong here. Okay. You know what? I actually like it. I think it has some vibe that I didn't know I could create. That's fun. I I'm thinking. That's pretty dang fun. You know, my sleepiness is like neither here nor there right now. So that's good. And like that's it. That's all I wanted to say. You know, I really am sleepy though, I have to say. Let's pick the next instrument. Wait, I'm just gonna duplicate this track. I wanna pick from like very limited pool of instrument. Let's pick an arpeggiator because like I really want arpeggiation. So let's see. So like if you do okay, it's a little bit eh uh I don't know if I like that actually. What if we just do chords? Okay, that's interesting. Wait, what are the chords here? I kind of want to do like a. What are the chords that I used? That was A, then F, then D, F, A. So I stopped at D. This one's gonna have to be the same amount because there's no other way to do it if I wanted to match up. It's too techno. I want something like. I want something that's just like. It can't be too. Huh. Maybe I'm asking for too much, you know? Oh, there is an acoustic one. But they all kind of have the same patterns, no? Why do they all have the same exact patterns? Nah, let's try the layer one again. What if we go up? I like that motion. I don't know if I like the... Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Okay, maybe not that one. I don't know. None of these like sound that good, honestly. Uh, why do they all sound the same? Why do they all sound like that? Holy crap. I like this though. If I go even higher. Okay, let's try a different one from this same. Okay, not shadow guitar, that's for sure. I don't. Ooh. Not erosion. Not that. Not that. I don't mind that. That sounds fun. I like this. I like Dreamscape. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, it's not a horrible. Oh. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. That was an accident. Okay, but like, I'm not fully happy with it either, because it's kind of like, it's not like the worst. It's just, okay. Can we turn off that? Wait. Okay. Okay, wait, let me just uh I don't know why that keeps turning off. Okay, it's like eerie as hell. I don't mind it. It feels very Halloween. I don't hate that, but just observation, it's eerie as hell. Although I have to say it sounds pretty good. Like, I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I'm very happy with this. So I'm not mad. It sounds pretty good. I feel like I want to add a cello, weirdly enough. Um, so let's see if we can do that. But let me just add a new track. Uh, orchestral strings, cellos. I want to do like a little. I think I want to do something like something like that. Okay, it's not a bad idea. It's just not the right it's not the right one, I suppose. Something like that. Wow, what do you mean it got muted? Okay, I don't know, man. Like, okay, wait. Wait a second. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. No, that's like horribly out of nowhere and it sounds kind of off. I don't think cellos are the way to go, which just sucks because I freaking adore cellos. We could go for an organ, I would not mind, or woodwind. I love a good woodwind, so. Mm. Okay, I was trying something that did not work. Piccolo is also not it. Maybe a saxophone. I mean, okay, it's not the worst. It doesn't sound very good. What if we tried on a oboe? Because that's honestly one of my favorites. No, that's not it. That ain't it, hon. That is not it, unfortunately. We could try a synthesizer. Soundscape. No. Sound effects. No. That's not it. EDM chord. Sparkle chord. I mean, I already added like a little arpeggio action, so this is definitely not the one. Maybe we add a bass. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are those? Oh my god, wait, I had an idea. Ah! It was going so good in the beginning, and then I messed it up. Okay, that was not it. That was not it. It's kind of there, like, oh, I can't tell. I can't tell if I like it or I hate it. I don't even like the... I like that. Okay, my only issue with this is that the timing is a little bit off, so I will have to like fix that. But I don't mind the Phantom or the Plasma, but I'm more inclined to the Phantom because it just has this faint buzzing that makes you feel the bass, but not really, you're not fully hearing it, which is nice. I think that's what I want. So Phantom bass, and I'll fix the timing a little bit. So like just a bit, just like slightly ahead. This too. This as well. By the end it sounds fine. Oh, Actually, I think the second one could be starting with. Though. Okay, I think that should hopefully help that. I'm falling into the trap of making everything the same size again. Ugh. Man, it's too easy to do that. You can barely hear the buzzing. It's kind of like, it's really nice actually. It sounds pretty good, so that's good. I don't know what else to add. Of course, like I need to add a drum kit, duh. What is that tape loop? What the heck? That is so confusing. You know what this sound reminds me of? It reminds me of Dune 2, weirdly enough. There's something in Dune that has this sound. I don't know what it is. I can't remind myself of where the sound comes from in Dune 2, why I'm suddenly being reminded of Dune 2, but I feel like this could be like dark lo-fi vibes if I could figure out a lo-fi like chord progression. I mean no, a lo-fi drum loop. Give me a little bit of a break. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna just put it on cycle for you guys and then you guys listen to this while I go pee. Be right back. distracted. Don't ask me how. I have the bad habit of reading if I ever go to the bathroom and it ends up, you know, funnily enough. Oh, this is funny. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna make this a little bit less loud, and then I'm gonna tell you guys about this funny thing that happened today. So, okay. So, I had one class today, and because it was the first class of the first semester of year 2, there were a bunch of new people. You might be like, oh my god, who's joining in year 2? Who's transferring in year 2? So there's like a bunch of people, like there's a rule in my uni that if you've done their diploma program, you can join straight from year 2 as long as you pass the auditions, right? So they have to do like audition, but there were a bunch of new people in the class, so our teacher, our professor, was like, okay, you know, let's do some introductions, let's just reintroduce ourselves. And I was one of the last few people in class to introduce myself, and my fun fact about myself was, hello! My fun fact about myself was, okay, this one I did not think this through. I was just like, I couldn't think of anything. You know? I couldn't think of anything. So I went, oh, if I don't get anything to read if I haven't read anything for 3 days, I start having a mental breakdown. Which is true. It's a fun fact. If you wanna, torture me or something, this is what I would recommend, honestly. Hello, you're a graphic designer and you made professional albums, song or beat covers, and you were wondering if I was interested. Very cool job. That's pretty cool, actually. Unfortunately, I have somebody I keep on like long-term commission basis. I have a lot of artists who have like priority. When I go to them, I always get priority. So thank you for offering. I'm sure like somebody will be inspired enough to take your offer, but I don't need it right now. So thank you anyways, though. It's super cool that you were offering. But yeah. So essentially, I just told a bunch of people, a few of them who don't know me at all, and most of them who know me very like surface level, that I am insane. But that's fine. That's not the part that bothers me. Yeah. There's actually no part that bothers me. I feel nothing about this. So, yeah. We're pausing this. I need like, my ears need a break, even though I was in the bathroom for like 2 minutes, but like my ears need a break. Side note, while making banana pancakes, I really was questioning my choices. And you might be like, what were you even questioning, Mew? What was there to question? In this case, I feel like it was just the fact that I was doing this, like making the thing, while my flatmate was just sitting there, like all like, oh, I don't know why I'm here. She was literally watching TV while I was like making these pancakes. And then, you know what? She was on video call with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend goes, oh, so Mew's making the pancakes and you're just sitting there. And she was like, no. And I started laughing because I just thought that was so funny that her boyfriend picked out the exact problem that I felt was there. Like, I know I suggested, oh, we should use up the bananas by making banana pancakes, but I didn't mean that I would make it myself. Plus, all of the stuff that we used other than the milk and one of the bananas was mine, so. Yeah. Something to think about, really. Surprisingly, it's really easy to make. Not surprisingly. I was not surprised that it was that easy to make banana pancakes, but surprisingly they didn't burn. I have like I don't like making like I don't actually like the cooking part of the pancakes because I can never get the super even browning. And I don't know if that's just because the stove I have or the pan I have, or if it's just because I'm not doing something right. Like I need to wait for the pan to heat up proper, but I never do. I don't have the patience for it unless I'm using my steel pan and not like a non-stick pan. I'm just gonna pour the batter in and just like whatever it, you know? I'm like really bad at being patient when it comes to cooking. I just really like doing stuff as fast as possible. Honestly, that's so evident in the way I like cook. Even though my food still turns out good, I have a decent grasp of, I say decent, but I mean better than decent grasp of heat control and the kind of like stuff that I can do when stuff is on high heat. But I've barely ever burnt anything. Sometimes it's just dumplings because sometimes they get stuck and then it's like, oh shoot, they're already burnt by the time I'm like done trying to get them unstuck. Now this makes me want some dumplings. Side note, before the banana pancakes, I made myself aglio olio and I did not like, I cooked a bunch of it. Thinking because I was so hungry. This is like, as soon as I got home, the only thing I could think about was how hungry I was. In class, at the hour-long mark, because this class was 2 hours long, an hour into the class, all I could think about was food. All I wanted to do was get a pizza. Like I was just thinking, should I go get a pizza after this? I did not do that because I was like, I need to go home right now because it was looking like it was gonna rain. So I was like, I'd rather be inside than outside if it's gonna rain. Mm. So I go home and I eat a whole giant cucumber and then I'm like, you know what? I want to make my dinner right now. And my dinner was aglio olio, which is just fancy way of saying garlic oil pasta. But it's Italian, so it's not fancy. It's just in the language it came from or was introduced to me from. This is one of those pastas which is like like it's so easy to make and it's so quick. It feels like a crime how tasty it is. Okay, there's like fancier ways to and like ways to elevate aglio olio, but the most simple method, the most like fast and like in my opinion, the one that is definitely gonna be tasty no matter how much you mess around with it and what you add to it is this one where you cut up your garlic however the hell you want. Okay, the only thing you need is some garlic, some like if you don't have fresh parsley, just dried herbs will do, some like chili flakes and oil. Of course, try to get olive oil if you can, but it's not like mandatory. I think it still tastes good if it's without olive oil. You can try to use like a mix of butter and oil if you're like if you want some extra fatty flavor that's not like off-putting, because I think plain oil would be like kind of boring, but some butter and oil or something would be really good. So you just put and you save some of the pasta water if you want like a super like nice and creamy. Well, like creamy is the wrong word. Smooth sauce. It doesn't like feel oily when you eat it. Mouthfeel is important for this, okay? Genuinely. I used to when I was younger, I used to just combine like I should just shove everything in the oil. My ideal method to do this is actually to heat up some of the spices in the cold oil, like heat them up gradually because it honestly tastes better. But because I was using my like steel pot, I was just like, let me just heat it up so that nothing sticks. It did not, nothing stuck. It was fine. I would have been fine even if I heated up from cold, but it was already quite like it was already a hot pan because I was boiling my spaghetti in it. I recommend using like any kind of long pasta for this. I genuinely prefer spaghetti. Spaghetti is traditional, whatever you want, though it's like it's really a free for all. You can do whatever the hell you want. Nobody's gonna kill you for it. Nobody's even gonna look twice, okay? Nobody's gonna be like, oh my god, arrest that man. Because they didn't follow the law, whatever. Like, nobody cares that much. I don't, at least. I just think food is to enjoy in whatever way, shape, or form you can. And if that means using a macaroni for an aglio olio, nobody's gonna kill you for that. And honestly, go ahead. I feel like that'd be interesting. Traditionally, they also put Parmesan, but I never do because I say, but I mean never actually have Parmesan unless it's leftovers from like some sort of pasta that I ordered and they gave me a thing of Parmesan on it. Um, but yeah, so I do like oil and then the garlic and then the chili flakes and let that do a little blooming for a little bit. I recommend letting the garlic cook and get a bit translucent so you can smell the like the garlicky scent and it gets all aromatic and nice, and then put in the chili flakes because the chili flakes will cook very very quickly, and then quickly put in some of the pasta water so you can emulsify all the oil into a sauce, and then add your other herbs, the reason why I say don't add them before is because it's really easy for those herbs to get, you know, burnt. Even the chili flakes, actually. It happens to me often, but I just add pasta water as soon as they're on the verge of burning, so I save it. Um, yeah. I used to do no pasta water when I was younger because I just didn't see the point. Now I do. And it tastes good. It really does. It makes this like super silky, smooth sauce. And because the pasta water has salt in it, if you don't salt your pasta water, there's like it's not gonna kill anyone. I recommend salting it because it just adds more salty flavor to the pasta itself. And then I did the pasta water, mixed it up a little bit, added my pasta, and I was like, okay, I think I need some more pasta water. So I put in some more pasta water and then just let it do its thing for a bit. And once the sauce like thickened enough, I just put it in a bowl and ate it. And I made a lot. I made a lot and I ate all of it. I don't know what was happening. I was just so hungry. And I'm still kind of full. Like, I'm telling you, I ate my dinner at like 7 p.m. That's how hungry I got home, I ate that whole cucumber. Then I was like, I need to eat more. And then I made more food and I ate it. Also, this is a very quick meal. So it's like, if you have like a side salad or something that you can conjure up, this is honestly pretty balanced because there's not much to do with it. Like, if you have some like other nutritional stuff on the side, you can really just make this a completely balanced meal. I cannot say that for everything that I recommend when I make it and I like eating that stuff. Because, like, literally, my dinner last yesterday, not today, was a giant pile of french fries smothered in cheese sauce and topped with cheese. I'm not the poster child for nutrition. In fact, all I do is just follow my heart. If I feel like having french fries topped with cheese sauce and more cheese, that's all I will do. But I think that's like part of life, okay? You can't be healthy all the time. Also, I eat a lot of healthy food, just like as a PSA. I do not, I eat a lot of healthy food, but sometimes all I want is like, I say healthy food like it's well balanced meals and I enjoy eating them. I really enjoy salads. I really, really, really like raw salad leaves. Like, I am insane and I'm proud of it. I'm okay with it. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. As long as you're not like eating humans or something, please. There's a lot of pathogens that are in our body that can only be transferred by eating human flesh, and they also kill. They're not like ha ha he he pathogens. They're like you're gonna die if you get that disease. Yeah, there's like one where human meat has flesh eating bacteria or can develop it very quickly, and so it can give you this disease where your brain gets eaten. Oh my god. No, what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna have to unlist this just because of that. Yikes. Oh, mother. I did not realize that was gonna happen. I wish I had. Okay, it's gonna unlist anyways. That's good. I'm gonna have to private it. Hilarious. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna just make sure that doesn't happen again. Yep, now it should not happen again. That was not supposed to happen. You can tell because of how randomly, not panicked, but how confused I was when that happened. But yeah, super awesome food stuff. Okay, let's try to continue, and if I can't, I'm just gonna quit for today. My brain is starting to fully shut down. It's funny because I haven't really done much, but like I said yesterday, sometimes you don't even know your body is doing a lot of stuff. It happens like that. Like, you know how you get tired on a long car ride? That's because your body is having to do a lot of work. So I wonder if that's just the case here with me. Although I genuinely, honestly fully do not understand why that's happening. So, yeah. Okay, let me listen to this once. If I have any ideas, I'm gonna like do something. If I don't, it's just gonna be whatever. I keep hearing something like that, but I don't think it fits. Nah, I got nothing. All the ideas I have sound fine in the beginning and then continue to devolve from what I'm trying to do here, so that being said, we're gonna stop for today. Yep. I am gonna name this dark lo-fi. Wait, let me save as dark lo-fi something. Save. Okay, that was interesting. Well, my mom calling sure left a damper on things. Not because she is not the best. I love my mom so much. She is literally one of the best people I know. But that was awkward, genuinely. Totally something I didn't expect to happen at that moment. And also, because now you guys know my mom's face. If anyone saw it, if no one did, then this is just gonna be privated, and no one will ever know. That's great. In some way or the other, I'm very happy about that. Also, you know how I said I ordered my like vacuum cleaner? Finally. Yeah, it's gonna show up sometime by the end of this week, which I am so excited about. Like, I'm so ready. I'm literally like I was replying to a classmate because we have, things. Yeah, I can't believe he already got okay. One of my classmates who's writing for week 2, basically, I'm in his group for performance. He already wrote the song. What? What? Good lord. That's so fast. That's so fast, it's wild. We don't even have the first little bit. I haven't even heard it yet. Holy shit. They have so many people. This is crazy. I don't know what to say, guys. I can't even explain the context because it's like it has nothing to do with anything at all. Okay. I'm not making much sense anymore, and the only things that are on my mind is doing like schoolwork and genuinely no ideas for the dark lo-fi something thing. I have to say though, I'm like very happy with whatever we did today. I haven't had such a focused song, no, composing session in a while. Hopefully this keeps working out for me. I'm gonna play around a few more times with chords and stuff and see what comes up there. I feel like I lack enough practical experience, and that's true. There's no like harm in admitting that. I haven't actually sat down and just played around with different chord progressions and how they like what kind of feelings and thoughts they inspire in me. And that's pretty important. Something really interesting about my classmates that I realized, a few of them at least, is that they all focus on very technical stuff. Like they're all focused on technical proficiency and not really the storytelling aspect that comes with the performance. Um, and that's very interesting to me because I admire technical proficiency, but for me that's like a cherry on top. You know, like it's not like the cake. It's not the cake I'm like excited about eating. It's like, oh, it's a cherry on top. It's nice to have it as a thing, but it's not necessary to make a good performance. Because like a lot of performers, they might not be the most technically proficient, but it's their storytelling and it's their presence that makes and it's their music that makes it like fun to listen to them. It makes it like a good performance. Well, technical proficiency is really like, in my opinion, at least for me, from what I've seen around me and like what I feel as somebody who is considered like a decent musician, um I feel like it's just a cherry on top. Like it's nice to have it. It's like bragging rights. Like, oh my god, I'm so good is a bragging right. It's not like, even if you're not that good, it's not gonna change it like anything unless you like really really are horrible at making music. Like you have no way to tell your story, the story you want to tell people. Like if you cannot communicate that, then yeah, you're probably not meant to be a musician or like any sort of creative person, because most creative people are just like trying to tell a story, trying to convey something with what they're making. It doesn't have to be complicated or sad or like full of pain. Sometimes it's just like very small feelings, like how excited they are for the day, how happy this one tiny thing that makes them in life. Like if you can't convey that through your performance, through your art, I feel like you're not meant to be there as an artist. So you haven't reached the point where you're able to convey, like you haven't become an artist. You're still like in the before stages of it. Because conveying what you want to say is one of those like things that you need to do as an artist. You can't not do that. It doesn't even have to be straightforward. But if the only like focus is on technical proficiency, it just becomes like the safe to say, it becomes like a pissing contest. It's who can piss the furthest and fastest, essentially. That's all I feel. I don't know. We were in our critical thinking class, and the teachers and ethnomusicologists are like professors and ethnomusicologists, and he's really fond of showing you examples of performances, or like just trying to make you think about things. And in our today's class, he showed us this like one like orchestral with an electric guitar. I forgot the guy's name, unfortunately, but he's apparently pretty famous. And the first few things that came out of the people I like most often interact with was, oh, it's just like it's all the same stuff. Like he does a lot but doesn't say much. Like it's all the same thing he's playing. I thought it was interesting because the theme was Icarus's dream, which of course is a reference to the story of Icarus, like the tale of Icarus, how whatever you want to call it. Basically, the guy whose Daedalus is son, who made himself wax wings and flew up into the sky, and his wings melted because he flew too high. And the moral of the story is essentially like think before you do shit. So yeah, like it's not a blanket statement of you shouldn't aim to like fly high, but it's just like make sure the prep that you do is able to propel you to further heights instead of dragging you down, at least for me. I feel like Icarus's dream being able to fly high. We only watched half of the performance, so actually I don't actually know the rest of it. But I could like from the first half, I felt like it was thematically like well done. It was telling the story. It did feel like running off this like cliff and flapping your wings and trying to get up as high as you can because you want to fly. And I that's what I noticed, and the things that my classmate noticed, or the things that my classmates noticed, was, oh, it's not like he's just playing the same stuff, it's just skills, and it's like it's not doing much, which is really like it's so different from what I look forward to when I'm looking forward to a performance, or when I'm watching something. I'm looking for the story, and I hope to be shocked and amazed and moved by it and changed by it. Oh, no matter how small or shocking, how small or little is the change be, but I do feel like everything affects me. And it might be good or bad, but like it's something to like think about, right? Like I'm looking for a story, they're looking for, is that guy good or not? Technically. Like, is he good at his instrument? To be fair, like, if you're on such a big stage and you have such a huge orchestra, you can't be completely shit at it. And that's one of those things you have to acknowledge. It's like, if you're here, no matter who thinks you're shit, you're probably not. If you have fans, no matter who is like, oh god, they suck, like, you don't. And people just have preferences and they're allowed to have opinions, so it's not gonna change anything, but it's just like, good lord. Like, I really do feel that. Wow. Yeah, that's it. I'm done talking. I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I feel exhausted, and that's probably because I am. And I don't know what I'm exhausted about, but I feel very, very exhausted. So I will see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, eat well and sleep well and hydrate. And I really, really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much for being here with me while I explore the vast world that is creation, universe. It's like, it's so huge, it's endless. It's really cool that I get to do this. You know, I often do get insecure about my own abilities, especially when I'm displaying them so publicly. Like, anyone I know or don't know could, like, come here and watch me do this, right? Like, if they knew that I have a YouTube channel and I do stuff like this. And a lot of people do, actually. Um, but then I'm like, there's nothing wrong with displaying the most honest side of myself everywhere. I do that in school as well. I have a filter. I just don't believe in like hiding parts or my own opinions because other people will be offended by them, because I have like very normal opinions. My most controversial one is like, I have no idea. I should ask someone. Is that that you should participate in class? That's apparently the most controversial one for where I am in life right now, which is funny. Because I'm just trying to make this whole deal worth it for myself. Like, this is how I'm like engaging with it. But, you know, this teaches you lots of things. I think mostly that it's okay to be uncomfortable and it's okay to be bad. And it's okay to question whether or not you actually know what you're doing. And even if you don't, that's not that big of a deal. It's not gonna kill you, that's for sure. And I think one of those things that you don't often think about but have to acknowledge, that failure is normal. And when you're doing things that you're not, like, I keep seeing the same thing pop up for me on my feed multiple times, and I'm gonna tell you guys about it because I think it's like a good lesson learned. um it was just like this Tumblr screenshot of all things, but you know, Tumblr is a surprisingly cool place to be in, so I say that as if I haven't been there for like so long. um But basically the screenshot to really like go like really like quick about it is basically just like the difference between like being a good artist and before you're like consider yourself a good artist is just the struggle that you have because you have good taste. Okay, that was the worst way I've explained this ever. Scratch that. Don't listen to me what I just said 5 seconds ago. Basically, when you have good taste and you're an artist and you're trying to like learn something or trying to get better at something, or you've just started around at something, or even if you're just like in the middle of it, you're often gonna feel like the work you put out isn't that good because your taste is good for that place that you're at. And the struggle to get to a point and have enough skill and have enough confidence in your own work to feel like, okay, this is good, it takes a long time, and most people will give up here, and the people who don't are the people you admire. So this is really teaching me to not give up, because I can't take the embarrassment, can't take that sometimes I make stuff that is bad. Sometimes no, maybe it's most of the time, maybe it's never. And hopefully at a point in time it'll be I make good stuff most of the time. Sometimes I make shit stuff and that's fine. I hope to reach that point soon. I think I'm pretty good, but I'm not there yet. And that's good. I never want to be there. I always want to go further than I thought I would need to. That would be ideal. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today. I'm not even like that sleepy anymore, but my brain is saying, please, please, for the love of God, just give me a break. So that is what I shall do, and I hope you guys take breaks and take care of yourselves and, keep inspiring people. Myself, especially. Like, please keep inspiring me. There's a reason you guys are the muses. So that's it. I'm done saying so, and I'm done rambling on for today. I shall see y'all tomorrow for more shenanigans and more random nonsense that I end up doing. So, bye-bye now. Mwah.